To start a run on the BD FocalPoint slide profiler, an operator inserts barcoded slides into trays and loads the trays into the input hopper of the instrument and closes the door. Trays are then lowered from the input hopper and transported to the automated microscope stage. The instrument will then perform a system integrity test to ensure all mechanics are operating within specified limits. A touch sensor will then assess proper positioning before imaging begins and the barcode is scanned. The slides are first scanned at a low power 4x magnification. Group and object analysis is then used to identify the 1,000 most significant fields of interest to evaluate more closely. The system then switches to a high-power 20x magnification, where it captures and analyzes images of the slide locations selected for closer evaluation, using digital cameras and high-speed image processors. Each slide is given a score that corresponds to the likelihood of abnormality. The slides are then grouped or batched into a unit called a print set. The slides within each print set are statistically ranked based on their individual slide scores. Each object is segmented, analyzed, and classified as either an artifact, normal cell, or potentially abnormal cell, and prioritized fields of view are selected for closer inspection. Each slide is scored and ranked based on its probability of being abnormal. Once the imaging is complete, the data for each slide is transferred from the BD FocalPoint slide profiler to a central server where it is stored. Slides are removed from the output hopper and put into trays for screening and delivered to the GS review station microscope area. Components consist of a monitor, keyboard, mouse, automated microscope stage, computer, barcode scanner, and an optional foot pedal. To begin screening at the GS review station, a slide is scanned by the barcode scanner and loaded onto the BD FocalPoint GS review station. Data is then retrieved from the BD FocalPoint slide profiler through a central server, and this information is displayed on the monitor, which includes the slide status, slide ranking, and preparation details. A visual location confirmation check is then conducted to ensure the slide is placed on the stage correctly and is ready for review. The screener then navigates through the fields of view that were selected by the imager as most likely to contain abnormal cells. The slide map contains up to 11 dots, where the first dot represents the location confirmation and up to 10 dots represent the diagnostic fields of view. Once the analysis is complete and diagnosis is determined, the slide can be signed out if it does not contain an abnormality or does not need a quality control review. If the slide does contain an abnormality or there are any features of diagnostic significance, it will then be triaged to a pathologist for final analysis and sign out.